Flags are up. And that off. Sluggish start by Barnsaw. This is the Bar 1 Racing Vintage Crop Listed Stakes for stairs, 1.75 miles. And well off them is Barnsaw. It is Kyprios and Poetic Sound together, followed by Bay of Sanibel and Enfranchise. After the two fillies in the race, Sonny Boy Liston and the back marker by 2.5 lengths is Barnsaw. It's Poetic Sound with the noseband, just with the edge from Kyprios, 2 lengths to Bay of Sanibel and Enfranchise, and then Sonny Boy Liston and Barnsaw. A circuit of race, and the leader is just Poetic Sound and Colin Keane from Kyprios and Ryan Moore. On board the winner of 22 and 24, and then Bay of Sanibel, Shane Foley. Just third from Enfranchise and Billy Lee with the final couple, Sonny Boy Liston, Shamie Heffernan, and Barnsaw, Wayne Lorden. No changes with 10 furlongs to go, turning down into the back straight. It's Poetic Sound by 3/4 of a length to Kyprios, with over 2 lengths back to Bay of Sanibel and Enfranchise. They're side by side, third and fourth, and then Sonny Boy Liston and Barnsaw. Inside the final 9 furlongs, and it's Poetic Sound just holding sway over Kyprios, a length and a half back to the next pairing, Enfranchise, Bay of Sanibel, and then Sonny Boy Liston and Barnsaw. Continuing down the back straight towards the 7 furlong point, marking the halfway stage in the Bar 1 Racing Vintage Crop Stayers Listed Stakes. It's Poetic Sound and Kyprios, being followed by Enfranchise, Bay of Sanibel, Sonny Boy Liston and Barnsaw. Still not a single change from first to last, heading down towards the end of the back straight. Poetic Sound, Kyprios 1 and 2, followed by Enfranchise, Bay of Sanibel, Sonny Boy Liston and Barnsaw as they exit the back straight. Poetic Sound, Natalie leads from Kyprios, 2 lengths back to Enfranchise, Bay of Sanibel, as Sonny Boy Liston is joined at the rear by Barnsaw. They're tightly grouped, coming on towards the final 4.5 furlongs in the approach to the straight. Poetic Sound, Colin Keane from Kyprios and Ryan Moore. Break of a length and a half to Enfranchise, Billy Lee just third on the outside of Bay of Sanibel, Shane Foley with the final couple, Barnsaw, Wayne Lorden and Sonny Boy Liston, Shamie Heffernan. They straighten on up for the final 3.5 furlongs. Poetic Sound now gets a nudge along in by the rail from Kyprios, followed by Bay of Sanibel and Enfranchise, Barnsaw and Sonny Boy Liston, 2.5 furlongs to go. Poetic Sound and Kyprios now being asked for more as they've a length and a half lead over Enfranchise, Bay of Sanibel, as Poetic Sound is just picked off by Kyprios, racing to the final furlong, and Kyprios is grinding it out from Poetic Sound on the inside, who's keeping the long odds on favourite honest, but now Kyprios shifts on from Poetic Sound, Enfranchise in third, and it is Kyprios, this remarkable stayer, wins the 3rd vintage crop for Ryan Moore and Aidan O'Brien, a straight treble for them. Enfranchise, Poetic Sound came next.
3rd win of Vintage Crop Stakes here at Navan for Kyprios, who gets off the market in its seasonal debut with the relative minimum fuss, if you like, and great to have him back here, Aidan. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, Fran. Listen, sure, he's an incredible horse. I'm delighted for Eve and the lads, you know. So, yeah, Derek and Donal do a great job in charge of him, and Fazzy looks after him, Dean and Rachel ride him out in his work and canters, and then Eamon and all his team. Anya, Oleg, Brendan, a lot of people around him, and yeah, so I listen to so many people, John and Jack and Shane and Vanessa, and there's so many people around him all the time. So I'm delighted for everyone, really, and special horse, really. Enthusiastic. Ryan rides him incredible. Pat travels him everywhere, and everyone else that does everything else for him. So yeah, no, Ryan was very happy with him today. He's very happy to lead, but he didn't. Colin was happy to make the run, and so that was fine. Ryan was happy to give him a nice, happy first day out. Obviously, when he goes there, he doesn't do much, but he knows him better than anybody, you know. So unusual horse, Fran. Like he's very, very classy, and he's happy and relaxed just to do whatever he has to do, really. And that's the way his demeanour has been all the time since he was a 2-year-old. So it hasn't changed any, really.
Oh, he looked fantastic in the ring pre-race.
Yeah, he was in a lovely order. Yeah, no, he was like he's been his work is his work, and no, it had been like everyone was very happy with him. So Yeah, so no, sure. Listen, yeah, and physically he was in good shape, and mentally he was in a good shape as well, a good place within himself, you know. So no, and delighted to get him started. Lovely, safe ground here. So no, it's great. So if everything goes well, the plan will be go to Leopardstown, and if that goes well, then hopefully go back to Ascot, you know. So hopefully.
Great stuff, and it's been some journey with him from his 2-year-old days all the way through. The mishap that happened a couple of years ago to get him back to the level he was last season, and again this year back on track and ready to go again.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. Listen, I suppose everyone knows the story. We didn't think we would get him back, and that the year when he came back after being injured, he had 2 runs. He was second twice, and it was really just to get him back on the track twice. And then, but like all the people I mentioned, they're the people who do all the work with him and make it happen for him every day. And for him to come back, and then we trained him the following year. And I don't think he's been beat since, you know. Like an incredible horse fan, you know. So, yeah. So, and listen, it's just one of those things that like we couldn't believe could happen. But like it just goes to show nothing is impossible.
What's the difference with him and Yates, if you're talking for people at home, personality-wise? What makes him so good at staying divisions?
Yeah, I sure listen. Yates was a big, classy horse as well. Like there was no end to his stamina. Yates, you know, absolutely none. If anyone knows race horses, like Yates used to be flapping going down past the 2 furlong marker in the Gold Cup, you know, and he flapping his nostrils. So like that means he was that kind of half capacity, you know. So, but very few horses have that capacity to get that trip. Like a lot of horses in the Gold Cup will get to the 2 miles, and just slightly beyond it. By God, when you go to the quarter mile marker in the Gold Cup, very few horses get that trip, you know. So obviously they have to have a great mind. They have to have great rhythm, very economical and everything to do, and have to have big lungs and big heart, you know. So, and I think it's a rare thing in a horse, and just so delighted that, like I say, Aoife and the lads are delighted to keep him in training. So, because it makes it great for, I think, the public. Everyone latches onto him, and everyone asks about him. And when you come into Ballydial, that's all anyone wants to see, really.
He's a horse that people love watching run. I'm sure you love training. Well done to get in.
Yeah, appreciate it, Fran. Thanks very much.
Boy Liston, Shamey Heffernan, they straighten up for the final 3.5 furlongs. Poetic Sound now gets a nudge along in by the rail from Kyprios, followed by Bay of Sanibel and Enfranchise, Barn So and Sunny Boy Liston, 2.5 furlongs to go. Poetic Sound and Kyprios now being asked for more as they've a length and a half lead over an Enfranchise, Bay of Sanibel, as Poetic Sound is just picked off by Kyprios, racing to the final furlong, and Kyprios is grinding it out from Poetic Sound on the inside, who's keeping the long odds on favourite honours, but now Kyprios shifts on from Poetic Sound, and Enfranchise in third, and it is Kyprios. This remarkable steer wins the 3rd vintage crop for Ryan Moore and Aidan O'Brien, a straight treble for them. Enfranchise, Poetic Sound came next.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.